Hello and welcome students. Today we're going to do the first quiz of Excel, that is Excel chapter 1 mini quiz from the SIMnet assignments. So let's get started with it. If you want me to do this assignment or these quizzes for you, including the sim books, just feel free to text me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me. So I have already done it, but let's get it done for you so that you can do it at your own. So you have to click it. Here you have to agree it. Start exam. Now you see we have a timer right there, 10 minutes. And you have to do these 10 questions in 10 minutes. So each question have what you can say one attempt. So if that is wrong, then you will move to the next question. So if you are not good in this, I recommend that do text me on the WhatsApp. I will take care of all of those with a very economical pricing. Okay, so let's get started. So the first question is change the zoom level for the worksheet to be 110%. So just click here and it will be 110. Now it says apply the date number format to the selected cells to display dates in the format similar to 14 March. So the day range is already been selected. So for this we need to go to the number tab, and here's go to the date, and here we have to find 14 March like this one. Yeah, click OK. Continue. And don't be what you can say, I just want to say that if you are doing this the exam one, the questions might not appear the same because every time there's a lot of questions right there in the bench. So the database, every time you do the exam, are not the same questions. Okay, so you might feel different questions, but anyhow if you are doing it, do text me if you want any help. Preview how the worksheet will look like when printed. So we need to go to the preview file and print. Now you see the preview of the sheet when it will be printed. Now you see we are at question number 4 out of 10. So we have done 3. Use AutoSum to enter formula in the selected cell to calculate the total of all the continuous cells above it. So they have already selected B24, you can see. So we have to use AutoSum function for this. This is the AutoSum. Just click here, it will specify the range, and you have to just press enter. Moving next, apply the accounting number format to the selected cells. You can see there are no formats applied to these ranges. These ranges are selected by default. So if you click anything outside it, it will not be attempted. Okay, so for this we need to go to the number tab, and here you can select accounting number format. Click OK. Now you see the accounting number format has been applied to these ranges. Okay, one more thing, that it says you have answered the questions, but keep in mind that it will not tell you until you attempt the submission that it is wrong or right. Okay, so you don't know, even we have attempted it, but it will still say that you have attempted the questions, but it will not tell you until you attempt the final submission and see the result. Change the chart title to projection. So here click the title, and here you need to write projection. That's it. It's wrong. You can see it is projections. I have run it projections. You can see it still got an onset. Okay, now if you go back, you have the second attempt to do it. Okay, you can see right there. So we are wrong at this. Click here. Now type projections. That's it. Select A5 to D8. So we have to select A5 up to D8. Click the profit projection worksheet tab. So here is the profit projection worksheet tab. Continue. Use the quick analysis tool to calculate total of the selected cell. Insert the total in the empty row below the cell range. Okay. Totals. So next, edit the formula in D2 so that C2 will update when copied. Okay, edit the formula in D2. Okay, so when copied, the reference to cell B9 will remain constant. Okay, C will update. Okay. Now it says we have to edit this one, and it says C2 will update when the formula is copied, and the reference to B10 will be constant. So we have to absolute the B9 by pressing F4 to this range, and now it says use the autofill to the range D3 to D6. That's it. Okay, this was wrong. Okay, so if anything you attempted that is wrong, it will appear it again. So click here, go to the totals, and here you can see it shows the sum to the right, and here it shows sum to the bottom. Okay, that's it. We are done with this one. Okay, so if you you continue, and when you submit it, it will, okay, we have attempted this one as well wrongly. So again, click here, press F4, enter, and now you can autofill D3 to D6. That's it. So now when you submit it, it will show you the result. Anyhow, if you want me to do these assignment quizzes, whether those are related to Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, statistics, business analytics, or finance related projects, do text me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.